Okay guys, welcome to this video. Just want to real quick show you the newest creation that I've made. This is Tyrant class cruiser battleship from Battlefield Gothic in the Warhammer40k universe, as some of you may know. What I want to do in this video is give you a quick tour of the ship. First off, I'll start with telling you a little bit about the thoughts that I had behind designing this ship, and then we're gonna go through the, let's say, most important parts of the ship. I tell you a little bit about the most important sections, and then if we got some more time, we'll probably do a little demo of this ship in battle. But I'm trying to keep this brief and leave a little bit for yourself to explore. So let's get this started. We switch to the first person view again. So this is the ship. It's not really huge. The idea behind this to keep this at a size that would enable you to play with a couple of these, or at least two of these, and play a battle with your friends, and not to make this huge like some ships you may see on the workshop. From the outside you see the characteristic ramming part here in the front, as you usually have with these Imperial ships from Battlefield Gothic. The name here, the Tyrant. The style, I try to recreate this Gothic style that Battlefield Gothic has. You have the main batteries here, like 16 guns on each side, firing straight to each side, like in the Battlefield Gothic battles. And the guns are in here behind these covers, and there's some extra protection behind that. Each gun has like a piston behind it, so you the gun will automatically retract when it's fired, so it's better protected during reload. Reload time of about 13 seconds before firing a new volley, and in that time the gun should be as good protected as it gets. So 16 of these fire obviously in broadsides. This one here is a little statue. I have to admit, I stole this one. There's I forgot the name. I'll put the link on the workshop in the description. I stole this from a Retribution class battleship, which has like a gazillion of these statues. I just cut it off and tailored it a little bit to my purpose, attached it to the ship. So thanks to the creator. I did not do that myself. My brain is not wired in a way that would enable me to create this type of shape from the top of my head. So got a little help there. Okay, so we have the next section here. You will find two batteries, one here and one in the front of these assault guns, to deal with some smaller ships, and to provide some let's say automatic AI fire. This is not based like on the strict canon 40k design, but it's more, and we'll see that a lot. There's some compromise in here to allow for better usability and better playing experience. We got the drives here to the side, the bottom, and then the main drives in the back there. We'll see that in a bit. We've got some PDCs, point defense cannons here. We'll find some more around the ship to deal with smaller ships and torpedoes. This is the main drive here, and then you see the same on the other side. Let's go to the inside. Let's use the main entrance here in the back. So this is here, and I use a mod, the advanced ship AI sounds, or what that's called. I don't know the exact name. I'll put that in the description as well. So to add a little bit to the flavor, here a little welcome message here. You got basically 3 decks here. The bottom deck is the command center or the battle bridge, but most of the time you should be able to use the main bridge here at the top. If you go all the way up the stairs, you end up at the main bridge, which is pretty well protected. We'll see in a bit. And we got the machine spirit here, of course, right? No ship without machine spirit. And here you got the captain's station. I use some Whiplash scripts, the missile script. We got 6 missiles here. We'll see that in a bit. The radar script, and also the automatic LCDs, which is not by Whiplash but by somebody else, which I forgot, but should be pretty easy to find on the workshop. So you can run this ship alone. You got all the necessary controls and all the weapon controls here at the captain's console, but you can also do that with your friends. We got the captain's console. We got the missile operator here. Here's the missile status indicator. Green is ready to fire. You got the control for the PDCs and the assault gun turrets here. And then you got the control for the broadsides here on the right and also on the left side, or port or starboard side of the ship. And you can control the broadside batteries from here as well. So let me quickly go here. Oh, this is red alert. Push this. Let's put the interface back. Yeah, we got these hangar doors adding some additional protection. Various places around the ship have these hangar doors. In particular, when there's windows, most of the time I also put a hangar door there to protect during battle. One design flaw is the windows are basically upside down. The shields should roll down from the top to the bottom to put the windows exactly here where the normal bush windows are, but yeah, it's not as good protected if you attach the hangar door up here, and I haven't found a good solution for that so far. So we'll keep it like that for now, because most of the time you either use cameras or third-person view to steer the ship. So let's go to the console. You got the ship controls here. Normal controls. It got a decent acceleration. We use hydro and ion thrusters. I got 12 hydrogen tanks, so you might want to use a hydrogen efficiency mod with this if you don't want to always have to look at your hydrogen fuel levels. So yeah, acceleration is, I think, is fine for a ship this size. I use a speed mod here, allowing for higher top speed, but yeah, you can do as you like. So you can do the main steering. You can, if you see at the hotbar down there, you can turn off your engines, turn on your engines. Yeah. There's a repair system here. If you press the button 4, you got a projector and welding systems throughout the ship, especially in the front. So you can repair the front when you're in battle using the welding system and the projector. If you go to the second tab, you got the missile controls. That's interesting. You saw on the bridge the 2 little consoles, which are a little higher elevated. So if you use the button 2 here, you can control one of these consoles here. You see me standing there. And what we do now, we open the hangar doors here above, which are here for protection. Pressing 7, we open them up, and pressing 6, we extend the piston, and we should nice and smoothly fit through the hole here in the roof and be able to target our missiles. Missiles in the front in tubes, vertically launched to the bottom of the ship. That's probably not cannon, but front launchers are not really going well with this ramming functionality. So we'll launch them through the bottom of the ship. Let's just, for demonstration, I'll switch to By the way, this is Whiplash's missile launch and control script. Great script for your own missiles. So I highly recommend that. I use that in almost every build that I make. So really great script. So you switch the mode here at the top from camera mode, which is kind of an automatic targeting, to beam right, where you can just shoot them automatically. Since we don't have a target here, I'll just use beam right and shoot them here. Pressing 1 shoots 1 missile each, so I press it 6 times for launching all the 6 missiles. 6 missiles launched. You see the little radar icon to the right. Let me see if I can see them there. Yeah, there you go. And they go in the direction where the beam points. You can now hit your enemies with that. Just blow them up, just to make sure they don't come back. Okay, so that's the missile functionality. They do quite a lot of damage. They have like 4 warheads, small grid warheads in there, and they are launched from those 6 tubes you see here in the bottom. Yeah. By the way, don't launch them while you're maneuvering. Just launch them when you're going straight or standing still, because otherwise they have a tendency to blow up in the launch tube, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so that's the missiles. Let's go back to the console. On 3, we have all the AI turrets. I forgot to mention the railgun turrets here at the top. They are, of course, like AI turrets, but you can also use them manually here. They have limited. Let's just shoot them for demonstration purposes, and because I like the sound. They have like a limited field of fire, so you can't destroy your home bridge or your ship, damage your ship. Yeah, and they go back to the neutral position here when you leave the control station. They should go back automatically. Here you go. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so if you go to the 4th tab, this is actually the main battery control. You can see here very nicely, and this green light for each gun indicates that it's ready to fire. There's also an audio notification when you're ready to fire again. You see here when you press 3 or 7, 3 is the port, 7 is the starboard battery. You switch to a camera which is nicely pointed in the center of the 2 batteries, or located in the center of the 2 batteries. And if you press 1, it's the first. And if you press 2, it's the second battery. And now we got a 13 seconds reload time. Let me just go back. You see the red light here indicating that it's reloading, and they are, if you can see, they are pulled back, and they should come back forward. You see, turns green, they come back forward, and you're ready to fire again. We didn't hear the sound because the speakers are located near the camera or on the bridge. So if you're in this outside view, we don't get the sound, but let's just wait until they come back online, and we should be notified, get a notification. Weapons online. Okay, so this is basic functionality of the ship: main weapons, railguns, missiles. Again, you can do this alone. It's a little stressful, but with 1 or 2 friends, it should be a pretty nice crew, and should be fun, I would think. Okay, so let's quickly go down to the CIC, where you basically have all the functionality that you have on the bridge. I put some little signs up every now and here and then, and here and there, and yeah, to make it easier for you to get around the ship. But yeah, not every door has a sign, and not every door is automated with a sensor. Most of them are. Not every door, the ones which are in, let's say, remote sections of the ship, are most of the times not automated. Okay, so this is like the CIC. These things don't do anything. It's just for the optics. We have the computers and timer blocks. These are all used by one script or another. And here you have the second control seat, where you can steer the ship from here. You see this type of like mixed heavy armor and blast door armor. Throughout the ship, all the vital parts of the ship are armored this way and have interior armor made up from this. So let's go back. And that's the last thing I want to show you before we take this to battle. Let's go back to the engine room. There we go. Oh, the red light has no meaning. It's just for show. And this is the engine room. We'll come from here. Try to recreate this Gothic cathedral-like look. You see here, you've got windows. Since we are still on red alert, they are protected with the hangar doors. We've got the oxygen supply here, jump drives here. I can't jump very far because it's a pretty heavy ship, even though you got like, I don't know, how much is that? 10, 12 jump drives. And yeah, so it's like probably 500 kilometers or so, but well, should be enough. So this is like an intermediate section. There's on the outside here's the entrance, so there's not much to see here. Gravity generator up there. And now we get to the main hydrogen storage. This is 6 large hydrogen tanks. There's another 6 in the back, slightly below the engines in the back, but can't access that space. We've got another voice activated thing here. So machine spirit seems to be a little fuzzy, but well, anyway, that's the main generator. Okay, guys, we're back. Here in space. Behind me, you see another of my creations, the Odessa class cruiser. And there in the distance, you can see the Tyrant, which we want to try out in battle. And I thought this would be a good target for this. So let's quickly go and switch this to a different faction. Remind me to add some more gyroscopes. I got some more space I can use for gyroscopes. It's a little slow to turn. Yeah, definitely add some more gyroscopes. But it's a cruiser after all. The center of the camera should be the sweet spot. Oh, yeah. Maneuvering in the worst of all moments. I was not smart. Yeah. Well, you see, broadsides. Not so easy. Turn the dampeners off. On. So guns are ready. This one should be better. Well, it's not. Okay. Well. Okay. That's a broadside. Here we go. Yeah. It's a pretty difficult angle. Oh, we should score some hits here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. I'll try to update this ship every now and then, and yeah, if you like it, leave a like, have fun, and see you next time. Bye bye.